Hey guys, System here, and this is FTB Skies. I myself am having a wonderful day. Hope you guys all are as well. Go ahead and jump forward, move on with the pack, right? So in between episodes, have not done too much. I did a little bit, mostly idling actually. I let this run for about 4 hours. It got through the entire backlog of polonium. We actually have all of our pellets now. Go to here, check out pellet. We have our 5 antimatter pellets, no problem at all whatsoever. I did have to ramp up our sulfur production to kind of facilitate that. So what I've gone and done is, I guess I stopped doing soul sand. I'm only using the one pedestal. I kind of forgot about pedestals in this pack too, but I'm only using the one pedestal to produce dust, but it's actually feeding 4 now. So it's feeding all 4, got me a lot more sulfur, let me get through, I guess when I got through all of our polonium, I still needed 400 millibuckets of antimatter, but now we have it all. It's done, it's finished, tout fini. We do not need any more of the antimatter or pretty much anything from mechanism at this point. I think we're effectively done with that mod, which is really cool and pretty sweet. And that's why I wanted to store up that much polonium. So that's why I was storing that up. I did that early. So when we get to this point, I just pump the power into it and just be done with it, right? So quite happy about that. And I think it's just backlogging on the fissile fuel. But yeah, it's not backlogged on fissile. But we're still out of sulfur, I see. So guess that's the thing there. And that's fantastic all around. So my goal for today is going to be this here. I want to go ahead and head down to overpowered and start working on these here, the Fireiet, I guess, right? So apparently this is an item from Elemental Craft, and I think it's used to make like different like late game stuff. I think it's like the more expensive resource from the mod. Not sure exactly what it's used for. It's not really showing me anything important right away. Oh, this element source breeder. I think you can actually put it like under a source. It'll actually make them like breed. Like they actually like legitimately breed. And they keep like their stats too, because some of them have like almost like enchantments on them. And yeah, that's kind of deep. But I don't think we'll actually be using that because we have the creative source tanks. But for another pack, that'd be a cool thing. For us, we just need a stack of this stuff. So we're going to go ahead and work on that. But before we work on that, we actually need to do a automation here for these pure crystals. So let's go ahead and jump into that, push forward, and learn a little bit about Elemental Craft and get these automated. Oh, also, Seraph, I was talking to him in the chat, I guess yesterday. I mentioned the issue here where the Fireiet is actually more difficult than the quest way over here to do the pure crystals. And I think he agrees, and he's going to be swapping them. So that's actually pretty cool, because this one effectively should be way here, and this one should be there, right? But anyway, not going to worry about that. Just, yeah, let's go ahead and do Elemental Craft. So let's go ahead and work towards pure infusion. That's going to be the process that actually produces the pure crystals that we need to be able to actually make these agates. So that'll be kind of what we're working towards. So we have our creative element containers here. So that's going to be what we have there. Then I've gone ahead and grabbed us one of these here too, a gem crystallizer. Now you need some of these. These are the spring aligned shards, I guess is what they're called. But I've been getting mine from bartering with the piglins. But you can also craft them via this kind of method here. But that's not going to be the method we use, because we don't actually need a massive amount of them. So anyway, that's the thing. And we got my gem crystallizer here. We're going to go ahead and put that on top of one of these tanks. Now what we need to make here are these different pedestals, right? So if you actually look at the pure crystal, this is the process here, right? So it takes all 4 elements, you put a diamond on, and then you get yourself a pure crystal. So fantastic, right? Problem is you need all the different pedestals, right? And there's 4 different ones. Each one of them needs either a fine gem or a pristine gem. And the way you actually get those gems is from a gem crystallizer through this process. So we're going to go ahead and do this process first. And this is kind of like percent chance as well. So it's not like 100% chance. Yeah, we'll have some fail right here. So I guess that'll be definitely the thing. We'll see how it works. I did get us a good amount of crystals here. Hopefully we get one for each type, so I don't have to craft any more, but we'll see how that goes. So we have that on there, right? And say I want to make the fire one. That's going to be the one I go with first, right? I think we take this and we put that in there. I think that was a fail. I think that failed right away before we even started. Let's try that again. So I got one in there now. Then I think it takes a diamond, right? And then it takes the shards as well. I think the shards make the, I guess from this process on, increase the chance, right? Increase the chance that you'll actually get what you're supposed to, right? I guess the better gems. So we'll kind of see how it goes from this point. But I think we're good to get either a fine or a pristine at this point. We'll kind of see how it works. We got ourselves a pristine. So there you go. So that's how you make the gems there. So it's not too bad. And we'll need just one of these for each type. So I'm just going to go ahead and hammer these out here. Let's see here. Which one's this? This one is air. So we need ourselves an air crystal, a diamond, and these powerful shards. We get these from our mob farm, the actual shards, so it's not like it's hard to get or anything. Can you put this in right away? Oh, you can. There you go. And you put this in. It didn't fail this time. Then we go ahead and put these in. Looks like it starts crafting right away. And then you have some time to add the powerful shards, because you can't put them on before. Yeah, that's a little weird, actually. I just want to do that one more time. Yeah, you can't put these on early. So you have to put them on as it's crafting. So I'm not exactly sure how that works or how it affects the actual chance, but I'm pretty sure that it does either way. But we've got 2 pristines, so we're having pretty good luck here. Although it doesn't matter. We don't need the pristines. The fines were good as well. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this one. So we can put the crystallizer. Did it drop on the ground? There you go. Good. Put that down right here. Maybe you gonna go on. There you go. Then we'll go ahead and try this again. Fail. It was good. Put the diamond on. Give it a whole bunch of these shards. That should handle that one. So cool little process. It'd be funky to automate this actually, because you have to deal with all the fails. Anyway, that's fine. Got ourselves another pristine. I think these powerful shards actually up the rate a lot, because yeah, if we go to the to the pedestals again, go to like a fine one, these should be 20% of the time, and the other ones should be only 5%. And we just got a whole bunch of them. So I guess the quality of the shard you use is probably increasing that rate. And it seems like it doubles up on a fail rate. Like it seems like there's 2 fail rates going on, if I kind of look at it right. Because it looks like there's one for when you first put it on, right? So when I first put it on, there's a fail rate like that, right? So you have that fail rate. Then after you do this part, there's a fail rate as well. So, or I guess maybe it just changes the success rate of which one you get at this point. Maybe it's just deciding whether you're going to get like a fine. I think there's a third quality as well, fine, pristine, or the other one. But it looks like you're dealing with 2 rates there. There you go. We finally got one of the other ones. It doesn't matter, but there you go. We got ourselves just a fine one. So that's kind of how that works there, right? So not too bad, just a little manual, right, at this point. I'm not going to automate this process because I think we only need the 1 of each, right? So we have that now. We have 1 of them. We have this one, and we got that one. And we're going to leave the tanks down because we still need to do another component here. We need to grab a elemental. What's this one called? It's called an element binder. Go ahead and put that on the fire. Sometimes these don't like to place either. They're a little strange. Anyway, that's good. So the first one I'm going to do here, I guess, is the air. So you look at the recipe here. You have to always remember these recipes like to be done in order, right? So infuser, gem, swift alloy, to rock. So I grab this here. So this is first, right? And wasn't the gem second? Yeah, the gem goes second. So grab that. Then to rock. And I should be able to just do this, right? So put you on, 1 of you, and 2 of you. I feel like that's right. I feel like that's right. What did I do wrong? That. And that's fire. I have the wrong one. Let's go ahead and try that again. So it was this here. We want this, and we want the fire gem. That there, then the fuser. Okay, let's try this. Do that. Put on the gem. Alloy. To rock. There we go. That's actually hopefully going to craft that up here. Don't know how long this takes. I think all these recipes say like it's large amount. Is what it says. It says it there somewhere. It doesn't say it on this one, I guess. Most of them say whether like how much amount of the element it's going to take, but it doesn't seem like it's saying on this one. So cool little process, but I don't think there's really a reason to automate these either. You only need 1 of these altars of each type. Wow, that is actually really slow. Let's grab our time the bottle here. See if we can actually speed that up. That seems like it worked. Let's go ahead and pull that off. So we got our fire one. Let's go ahead and switch over to the next one here. Let's go ahead and do that. This one will be the air this time. Now I should be able to just do this. Is that on there? Yes. That. And maybe speed that up. Let's go up to 32. I think that's working for sure. Yeah, there you go. So we have all of the pedestals that we need now, which is not too bad. I grabbed the tanks as well. Also, I was looking at the recipe, and it shows it here. I was looking in the wrong spot. I thought it was over here somewhere. It tells you how much of the element you need on this little symbol here. So if you're looking at how much element you actually need, it tells you at that spot. I think I have everything I need for this automation. So I guess there's one more thing we need. We need the actual pure infuser, right? So yeah, we need 1 of these. So let's actually grab that. There you go. And we're probably going to set this up under Britannia. Also, is it getting nighttime or is that a storm? Yeah, it looks like rain. Anyway, it gets so dark when it's rainy. Anyway, let's head down here. Probably just do it down here. So this is all construction blocks, so it doesn't matter too much. This will be the center block here. Go ahead and grab ourselves the pure infuser. Go ahead and pump that down. That's going to tell us where to put things, right? So it doesn't really matter where we put it, I don't think, each pedestal. Although I may kind of think about this a little bit. So we come in this way. And then I'm probably going to do the ingots. Which way do I want to do them? Because I'm going to do them in this room as well, basically. So we'll end up needing fire. So I'll put the fire one back here. Or maybe to the side. We'll do it to the side. Let's go ahead and grab our fire bed. This one right here. And we just go ahead and pump that there. That is good. And then I guess the other ones don't matter. Actually, we're using another one as well. What is the other one that we're using? The one for the Swift alloys? Because I may move that in here as well. So I just want to have it laid out in a way where we can automate it all down here really easy. Just so, yeah, let's get rid of that compact machine. We really don't need it. We're going to be doing it all here. So this one is air. So I'll put air on the opposite side. Because that'll make the automation kind of laid out and symmetrical, right? Anyway, that is good there. Then we'll just go ahead and grab our other two and throw them down wherever. Because I don't think we're going to need to automate anything from those ones in particular. Which is awesome. So this one is good. Let's go ahead and grab our tank, right? So put that one there. And this one was air, I believe. So let's actually hunt down air, right? Let's do you. And then that is a problem. I'll have to move that elevator. We'll do that in a second here. But anyway, let's do this here. Then go ahead and grab our water. That is the water one, right? Nope, I have them totally backwards. Go ahead and break you. Put water here. Yeah, I see the green. I thought it was earth. And then go ahead and put that there. Now, to get this done, I think all we have to do is basically pipe these up, I guess, first off, right? So let's actually grab the improved element pipes and throw those down. So one there, one here, and one here. And we just need to set the extracts by right-clicking on them, right? On the side of the pipe, you want to have the extract. That should feed into them. Then I think we just need to get the crystals on the appropriate pedestals, right? So this one here, that one's water, right? I keep looking at that one, seeing the green and getting messed up. That one would be air, this one would be earth, and this one would be fire. Then I think all we have to do at this point is put a diamond on here. If so, we'll go ahead and automate this. I just want to get one done, so I actually understand the process, because, well, I've never done this before. Go ahead and do you, and put you there. There you go. That's actually going to work. I doubt we could speed this up either. I mean, we probably can, but we have to probably speed up each pedestal. This probably doesn't work. Does this work? No, I don't think it does. So it's a slow process. Oh, did I break something? Maybe I broke something speeding that up. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Maybe I have to wait here. Oh, it did change. Took a couple seconds. Okay, so it did work. It did work. So we got ourselves a pure crystal. Now, the way I think I'll automate this is probably laser I/O, actually. Because otherwise, yeah, because I'm going to have to bring it in via a chest, right? So we'll do an enter chest with the recipe. We'll go ahead and set that up in a second. Then we'll have to send each crystal to their appropriate pedestal, plus a diamond here. So, yeah, we'll just need basic cards. Actually, I didn't check. Can we put multiple crystals on the same pedestal? Because if so, I'll need county cards. Where is this one? This one here? No, we can only put one crystal on. So I just need filter cards, right? So filter cards, that, and then extract. Yeah, let me go ahead and grab some laser I/O stuff, and then we'll get this fully automated. So I've gone ahead and set up a crafter with a recipe in it, right? So it has the diamond, the crystals, and it's going to output a pure crystal. So it has everything we need there. Then it's going to be going into this chest here. I have a new channel. I guess it's red, white, and blue. And then I have an import on the bottom for the pure crystals, right? And set to whitelist. That's going to be how we kind of bring the items in and out of the system here, all via that one chest. And of course, we're going to set that up over here where we put down our setup. So let's go down here. And we're going to use the lasers. And I've actually gone ahead and already set up all the cards too. So we'd actually do it pretty quick, right? So we need laser nodes here. We'll need 5 for this setup here. Let's go ahead and pop you down. Get them on top of all the altars. They don't have to go on top, but I'm going to do them on top. Then we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one of the ender chests here. Pop that on top. And then we're going to end up, I guess, depositing all the items when we call for the recipe into this chest. Distribute them to all the altars, then pull the item back into that chest, which will get imported into the system, and hopefully make the recipe happy, right? So that's kind of the plan there. Have an extract card here. I think I have them all on basic settings too. Yeah, this one's just basic settings here. And then we want to go to this here, and this will be the extract from the upside of this, right? So go ahead and do that. And then we want to go to this here, and this will be the extract from the upside of this, right? So go ahead and do that. And then we want to go to this here, and this will be the extract from the upside of this, right? So go ahead and do that. And then we want to go to this here, and this will be the extract from the upside of this, right? So go ahead and do that. And then we want to go to this here, and this will be the extract from the upside of this, right? So go ahead and do that. And then we want to go to this here, and this will be the extract from the upside of this, right? So go ahead and do that. And then we want to go to this here, and this will be the extract from the upside of this, right? So go ahead and do that. And then we want to go to this here, and this will be the extract from the upside of this, right? So go ahead and do that. And then we want to go to this here, and this will be the extract from the upside of this, right? So go ahead and do that. And then we want to go to this here, and this will be the extract from the upside of this, right? So go ahead and do that. And then we want to go to this here, and this will be the extra get a little green line to make sure it's working. We also need to set up the network now that I'm thinking of it too. So you want to shift or right click on one with the laser wrench. Oh, no, this here. Then you right click on the rest. Here you go. Actually create the network so these lasers can all communicate with each other. But now that we've done that, we can actually set up all the pedestals and all the inserts, right? So this one here should be air. So this is our air pedestal here. Go to the downside, make sure it's set to dim. There you go, got our beam, it should be good. This one here will be the water. Let's go to water, grab that one. Then over here, this one is earth. Let's do earth. Oh, I did the wrong side, didn't I? Down. Here you go. And this one here is fire. Also, the cards are just set with a basic filter. So it just has a basic filter. We don't need anything above that. So that works out there. Hit you in place. Then the diamond, I guess, will go on this one. So let's go to the downside of this one. This will be a diamond. That should be good as well. Just make sure everything's configured. And I think all we have to do now is the extracts. So the extracts will be pretty much the same thing, right? So on the downside, the only difference with this card here is it's a different channel. So the only thing we'll be extracting will be the pure crystals. So effectively, I don't even need the filter. Actually, we might need a filter, actually, because it might try to pull the diamond. Yeah, I'll pull the diamond. So I'm going to use a filter here either way. But I have it set to a different channel either way, so it can't interfere with what the other ones are doing. On the downside, though, we'll have the extract. And on the top side, we will have a insert, both on that orange channel. And that should effectively work. So if I go here now and try to order a pure, try a pure here. Yep, tell it to actually craft one. Should start sending stuff places. There you go. And then when it's done, should end up in the system. And if so, we are able to auto-craft these really easily. It's a little slow. This won't be fast crafting, but we only need a stack of the ingots and then another 16 of the pure crystals. But the stack of the ingots, I'll take a pure crystal as well. So yeah, we'll need a good amount, but not a ton, right? Anyway, kind of see if this gets done here. This is actually really slow. When I sped this up, it must have sped up the process. Because, yeah, I think there's like a set time. That's what happened when I used to time the bottle. There's like a set time. Because the particles got there earlier when I did it. Anyway, we go in here now. We should have our pure, right? Oh, it didn't get in there. Wait, why you know it in there? Oh, I haven't, Wait, that should be in there. That's the right chest, right? That's a red, white, and blue. You go ahead and, see what I did wrong over here. Did I set the filter wrong? I must have. Let's see here. Over here. That's an importer, right? That's there. Wait. Why you no pull? Oh, you're not connected right now? Oh, I did something wrong here. I don't have this connected. Took up our cables again. I don't know when I broke those cables. I must have moved something around and totally dirt. Where can I hook this up? It'll be a little janky right now. It doesn't really matter. There we go. You gonna come in now? Maybe not. Oh, I changed the filter, didn't I? Whitelist. There we go. That is good. If we go up here, the recipe should be satisfied, right? This one. I need to fix this one too. That's why I made this extra chest too. This ender chest. I didn't realize when I set this one up here, I'm bringing it in via the white chest, but I don't have importers on this chest, so the system doesn't see the recipe when it comes in. So I'm going to do it via this chest here, just to kind of fix that issue, because every time I make the Swit alloy, it's just not being recognized by the system, because it's not being imported by refined storage. It's being brought into the drawer wall directly, so just a way to fix that. So I think I got everything kind of ready to go here. I did go ahead and move our Swift alloy, so our Swift alloy is right here, so that is good. And I have the recipe set up for the Fireiet, and I need to go ahead and just do the automation. We're going to do this one slightly different, because people pointed out an item that they said I could have used early on to do this one that is within the mod, right? So there's this item here called the Ordered Sorter. I just want to try it out and know about it for the future, right? So let's go ahead and grab that. Because we know my setup already works, but we'll go ahead and try this as well, right? Let's go ahead and grab this. And we'll have to put our ender chest in a different spot if we do this, I guess. Let's do that as well. Go ahead and grab our ender chest and maybe pump it like right here. So I already have the recipe kind of queued up. So I just ordered one, just so we put all the items there. And then we need this ordered sorter here. Go ahead and pump that there. I think you have to program this thing. Oh, let's not do that. Oh, it just automatically put the right things on there anyway. But I think you're supposed to actually kind of teach it what to do, right? So netherite, Swift alloy. So netherite, Swift alloy. And what else do we need for that? Then spring align, then pure crystal. So that's the order right there. So that, and that. Now if I put the stuff, I think you just right click it on. Oh, was that right? I think I have it in the wrong order. Yeah, it's netherite first. Let's go ahead and grab the netherite. Here you go. I think it's this, right? So yeah, you just right click it on and it sets a little line there, and it kind of orders the order in which it can remove items from the chest and insert them into the target inventory, right? So right now, if I put a swift alloy in there, it should be able to do anything with it. Same with this and this, right? But if I go ahead and put the netherite on, it's going to go ahead and put everything on in the correct order. So this thing would be useful for tons of automations. Now that I know about this thing, in the future, if this mod's in a pack, this is going to be used a lot. This thing's actually wicked. Like Rune automation, help a ton. I think I can do Rune automation really clean now with AE2, which was something I struggled with before. I could do it, but it wasn't clean. But this will make it really, really clean and easy, and that is actually super rad. That is actually cool. That's not that bad at all. Just takes a long time, though. These are really slow. Look how slow that is. Anyway, this will be the way we do this one. That's cool. But this setup here worked as well, right? So as long as I filtered on the insert, kind of keeps track of the order as well, but that's way more clean. I think this one might screw up, actually. This setup here, this one, if I did more than 64 and I filled up the chest with more than one row of each item, you know what I mean? It may mess up the recipe then, but this one works under 64 for sure, but it may mess up past that. How much mana is this going to take? Okay, so that's good. Then I guess for the import on this one, we could just do a pipe, to be honest. We could just go, yeah, just go straight pipe. So I could just go item pipe, and then I'd have to filter it, of course, but we'll do that at the end. So do that. It'd be a little jank, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. We're used to some jankness. Do that. Go ahead and grab ourselves upgrade. Grab ourselves any kind of upgrade here. This one will work. Set the actual import filter. Do that. Then we should be able to just add that, right? And that's on a whitelist. So if I put that on there now, should end up at here, and it ends up in the system. So can I actually just order one of those now? I guess it's the real question. So I go to these. We got some that you just find from the nether villages there, but I should be able to order one now. Everything should come in. It'll very slowly get crafted, which I may help out right now. There you go. And that should work. So we got this fully automated. I really like this thing. This thing is so cool. I wonder how many items you can put on these sorters. Let me see here. Like, how big of an order can you go? I know this has nothing to do with what we're doing right now, but this is such a cool item for anyone who does, like, complicated automation. This thing is actually insane. Like, we needed this thing in our life a long time ago. Let's see here. There you go. NRO used to have one that was really good, too. I forget what it's called. But there was one like this, but had, like, 6 slots. It could only do 6. So how many can this do? How big of a line is that? Oh my goodness. Are you serious? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 items. That's cool. I don't know what I did there, but I'll pretend that's normal. But that's going to be amazing, amazing in the future for, I guess, expert packs, right? Doing those really complicated recipes where you need just very set amounts of things, especially in a specific order like that, right? That is such an amazing item. But on the side note, we have all of our ingots done, right? So I should be able to start ordering those up too. What are those ones called? The fires, right? And we need a stack of these, right? So I need, what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 43? Is that right? No, I think it's 33, is it? I'm just going to start with 33. We'll wait. I think that's less than I need. I think I need 10 more. Either way, that's good. Get those all in, and then, yeah, just going to move on from there. That's actually super sick. So I went ahead and made some of these here, these soundproofing, because, well, I was making a whole bunch of crystals all at once. I have to make way more air crystals, mind you, because I have to do these Swift alloys. But it was deafening. It was deafening. There's like a really loud static sound that this mod makes. So I made some of these here, these soundproofing. And the soundproofing are really easy to make, actually. They are this here. Go to the recipe. Takes the white terracotta and some orange dye, and you get 4 per recipe. So not too bad, but quiets it down massively, right? So I can actually come here without, just having, a panic attack. It was crazy. Also, I increased the amount of tanks here and extractors. So there's 3 extractors here. Also, if you want to speed these up too, I found you can go ahead and speed up the extractor itself. Now I'll actually speed up this part of it. So you can just do that. But I have 3 of the receptacles up there with the actual element sources. and then 3 of the tanks here. I probably should have went to the bigger tanks too, but I just used the small element ones. On this air one too, I just used improved pipe. I haven't done it for the other ones yet. So it's been about a half an hour, but I think we're almost done here. We're actually on our kind of final ingots. Hopefully get them done. You can speed up this binder, but you can't speed up this process here. Like there's nothing I can do right now to speed this up. I think there might be a reward after we do the next quest that might work on this. I'm not sure where it works. If it works on the the receptacles, like the actual element sources in the world, or it works on these machines, but we'll kind of see here in a second. There you go. That is good. And I think we have our ingots, right? So we head to here now. We have 3 more. There's our 64. With that, we should be able to go ahead and submit that. So that one's taken care of. The flux and fuse, we automated that early on. I think we did that the cheap way too, actually. Go to flux here. I don't think I did it in the machine there. Yeah, I used the fire charge. So the fire charge recipe as opposed to actually using the induction, right? So we did that. That's good. Last one, I guess, is we did turn these into Gaia Spirit Ingots. So let's go ahead and hunt down that recipe. Where's it at? Oh, it was right there. I saw it. There you go. You turn all 16 of these into this. I have a good amount of that too, right? We haven't had to fight the Gaia once, right? Not even one time. I think we need enough for 8 more ingots later on. But for right now, this is enough for our quest, right? So we should be able to go to here now and just submit that one. Get ourselves some experience. In this creative room, and I'm not really sure exactly what this is for, but it says speed times a lot of percent. I think that's 1,000,000. An element preservation for 1,000,000 as well. So pretty cool. Either way, I'm curious if I could use that on this. No, I can't. I was hoping I could use it on. Oh, you can use it on machine. Oh, so if I go here and try the rune now, if I go ahead, which rune do I want? I guess it would be the pure rune. It's the only rune I can make in this. Let's go pure. There you go. Tell it to make one of those. I might have to make a air rune first, I guess. I guess it's making all the runes right now. But we'll kind of let it go here, see if it gets everything. And see if this actually goes faster now. Oh, that's instant. Okay, so we can actually make these runes instantly now. This one's still slow, mind you. But that's fine, I guess. It doesn't really matter. As long as one of these processes are sped up. Especially this one, because we can't use time bottle on it, right? But that's not too bad at all. I wish we could get more of those. Because I put one here and one here as well. I was trying to speed these up with pipes too. So I thought maybe the input of the actual element was the limiting factor, but it was not. So we have a whole bunch of extra pipes here that I need to remove at some point. But that is really cool. We are done that quest line. That's everything. So the next thing we'll probably have to get into, unstable. They changed the way this is done too, right? Maybe we won't do this today. Maybe we'll start that tomorrow in the next episode. But the unstables, They blow you up if you craft them wrong. So that's the thing. Do they still... I need to look at that mod for a second. Do they still have the nuggets that you do stable? On stable? Let's see here. Yeah, there's no nuggets anymore. There's blocks. You got to do the division sigil. And there's a little sacrifice you got to do to kind of get this. And you get this one, right? And this is the one that makes it so you can craft the unstable ones. Notice there it says time left 200. So if you don't craft something with this ingot after you create it, within 200 ticks, it blows up and it kills you. It's like an insta-kill. Oh, that's the thing. This is the one we actually want, the stable division sigil, because after that point, we can do whatever we want. Now, I'm curious of the unstable blocks. Oh, this is going to be nasty. So this is the way this is going to work, I guess. I guess we'll deal with it tomorrow, but I'll explain it right now either way. So we'll have 200 ticks to pull... I guess get these crafted. We'll need 2 of these. No, we need 18 of these crafted. Oh, no. So this is how it works, right? So you craft up these ingots, and then you have to use them right away, or they explode, right? But if you close the crafting, inventory, like the crafting station, they'll blow up as well. So you can't actually pull them out of the crafting station. You have to do everything within the crafting station, right? So I guess you would have to craft up 18, craft them immediately into unstable blocks, then get everything in here within the proper time, within that 10 seconds, to be able to craft this stable division sigil, and hope you don't blow up. And like I said, it's an insta-kill. The totems we can actually just buy from the shady villager, so that's actually pretty easy. But we'll get to that in the next one, because yeah, and we have to do a sacrifice for that too to get the other sigil. But anyway, we'll deal with that tomorrow. As always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.